I'm just really happy to be here and to introduce you to 7 amazing women in just a little bit. One thing though, apparently I'm being told that, this is my first time, so I'm not really familiar with everything. They said we are in for a big treat, like lots of school spirit, lots of yelling, lots of excitement, lots of sisterhood, as we know, and of course, camaraderie. And before I came out here today, I also was thinking about how important it is that we're gathering together again. And we're here and we're celebrating talent, but we're also being able to come together and show support for these girls and also for our communities. Our communities have had a lot, and we've been through a lot lately in the last year or two. And so it's really nice to see all your faces, and I appreciate you being here. And we have a big night ahead for the coronation of the 2023 Royal Court, and of course, the announcement of the 104th Rose Queen.
This is truly one of my favorite moments each year, and I'm honored to be a small part of this incredible Royal Court. You've heard me say that this year's theme, Turning the Corner, means something different to everyone. It has been a theme that resonates with all of us. For our volunteer members and our parade participants, it instantly transports them to the corner of Orange Grove and Colorado Boulevards. For others, New Year's is a time of renewal, of resolutions, of turning the corner in their own personal journey. To quote the 2023 Tournament of Roses Grand Marshal, Gabby Giffords, the idea that we all can make a conscious decision to go in a different direction towards something better goes directly to the heart of this theme. My husband, Tim, and I have had the chance to meet and get to know these wonderful young women, brilliantly selected by our Queen and Court Committee, and to say that they are smart, funny, beautiful, accomplished, compassionate, and relatable only scratches the surface. In a moment, you will meet them and see what I'm talking about.
All right, this is exciting. You've likely heard of being an overachiever, right? A lot of the teenagers, I think, sometimes feel pressure to be an overachiever. And why wouldn't you feel like you need to be an overachiever? Because, a lot of stuff is coming towards them, from every side to achieve and to do more and to do more, right? And so we're excited tonight to talk about focus and how these girls are achieving their dreams and how they're achieving their goals. And it's not that easy. It's sort of a delicate dance. I think the same thing for adults, we just have to kind of stay focused. But getting prepared for this event, I started reading some of their bios, and I was super impressed, not only by their bios, but once I met them last night, they're so warm, they're so sweet, their families are amazing. They helped me with name pronunciations, they giggled, they were just incredible. But I was also blown away, not only by their ability to be grounded, but also they still act like teenagers. I think most of them are like 17. And you should see their bios. It's incredible. They found a way to balance the work and the play and the sports and the need to achieve and the activities and the pressure and the grace as well. And that is not easy. So you're about to see why they've been chosen and why they are a part of this court. You guys look so beautiful. We're finally here on stage. We've been doing our rehearsals. Thank you, Daniel. We've been doing our rehearsals. We're ready to go. So last year we did a similar situation. I wasn't here, but this event did a situation where we did sort of an informal conversation with the girls, which I love. I think is so important. And it was a big hit, so we're going to do it again this year. So we're excited about that. Salia, some of your family's here from Egypt, I understand. We'll talk about that in a little bit. That's very exciting. So my question for you is, you said you want to go to medical school. What inspired you to want to be a doctor?
The difficulty I had in my surgeries, it fulfilled me to my destiny. I learned that I want to go to ENT, ears, nose, and throat, and study surgery. And one day go to Children's Hospital of LA and tell my patient, I was you sitting in that chair, and you could be like me one day.
What do you plan on feeding your curiosity with next?
At the moment, it's anything from sports to training my dog a little bit more. He's definitely gotten out of training over the summer. And then it's also possibly just exploring potential careers, because I've spent a lot of time exploring things that I love doing, having fun with my family, and just making things to give to people. But I'm interested in what I could do next and learning more about what the workforce looks like and sort of things about actually being in a job and what it's like to learn something that's a professional skill.
I think that the robotics team is a funded program by NASA, so it's the VEX robotics competition team, and I think that it opens up pathways for me to explore to NASA. And then chemistry club is a leadership, so I get to gain knowledge from my peers and my fellow officers on how to be the best person I can be.
How has this new circle of women impacted your life?
Well, having lived with all women in my house for almost my entire life, this has been very natural to me. And these girls have taught me so much in just 3 weeks. We're already so close. We've laughed together. We've, struggled with our homework, trying to fit it in. And it's just been so great to spend this time with these girls. And I think we've really formed a lifelong friendship here.
Soccer has been a lifelong passion of mine. I started playing when I was around 4 years old. I was inspired by my mom to keep pursuing my dream of playing professional soccer. And I especially love giving back to the community in any way I can. And that one way is through women's sports. I enjoy volunteer coaching with any club I'm at the moment, and just giving back is truly fulfilling in one of the best ways I know possible.
Well, it was actually a recent decision because I've always been interested in STEM, specifically math, through the math competitions I did growing up in my district with other schools. And through that, I knew I wanted to go into STEM, but it wasn't that I decided to go into engineering until a summer program I had called Launchpad, where I decided it was something I was interested in because I could not only give back to my community, but continue to pursue my passion of math and of different sciences, and it was something I could give back to.
I think moving across the country, especially as a new high school student, is something very difficult, but it's taught me how to adapt to new places and how to be able to make new connections with different people. And I think there's definitely a big culture shock when you move across the United States. You stay in the same country, but it's very far away. And I think this opportunity has made me the person I am today and made me so able to interact with and connect with everyone in my life.
So it was really a lot of fun I came here last night, as I mentioned to you guys. We did a little casual run through, so I got to know the girls as a group. But now it's time, we're gonna present them one by one. And that's really special with a video. So I think that will be something that you'll really enjoy. They're escorted by someone very special in their lives, and we will also get to know each of the Royal Court members through the words of someone who loves them and knows them very much. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Are you ready to meet them? Princess Salia Baligh, escorted by her mother, Dalia Abu Garbeya. Princess Adrian Crick, escorted by her father, Ian Crick. Princess Sahanna Rajinikanthan, escorted by her father, Rajinikanthan Seshadri. Princess Uma Wittenberg, escorted by her mom, Vanessa Wittenberg. Princess Bella Ballard, escorted by her dad, Joseph Ballard. Princess Michelle Cortez-Peralta, escorted by her father, Antonio Cortez. Princess Zoe Denoncourt and her dad, Dan Denoncourt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, elegantly and beautifully escorted by their mothers and fathers, we present the 2023 Royal Court.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Rose Queen, our 104th Rose Queen, is Bella Ballard. As president of the Tournament of Roses, it is my privilege and honor to crown you as the 104th Rose Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Bella.
I feel like this year's theme perfectly embodies the spirit of turning the corner into a new and brighter future for everybody. And I think it's especially relevant today moving forward from the previous pandemic and into a new and brighter future for us and everyone involved in the entire world. I'm personally representing all the young girls with dreams of not only pursuing athletics but also pursuing academics at whatever level they dream of and whatever passion they seem best fit themselves. I think all of us together are completely queen-like, and each and every one of us perfectly embodies the queen mentality and turning the corner, this year's theme.